Drawing, creating. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Badass. It's early in the morning. It's Ivan, and I'm not wearing my glasses. Hold on 1 second. Studio vlog. Drawing, creating. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. I've been thinking about doing a studio vlog, and some people have asked. Also considering some of my convention vlogs may get a little long because I have the stuff before when I'm making stuff for cons and whatnot. So maybe that fits better in here. So if you're on here right now, welcome to my channel. It's Ivan Patch, the art name. I usually make vlogs for conventions and I make artwork. Just got back from a convention in Tallahassee and I just don't know entirely what to do. I have a lot of stuff I gotta complete, a lot of stuff I gotta get done, and I'm in that mode of just stay home and work on the things I gotta work on. So ignore my bedhead and home clothing, just relaxing at home. But I did make a checklist of things I gotta do. I don't love it in this book. I wrote really sloppy, so I thought I would organize it better. So we're going to start with organization and jotting down all the things I need to do first and kind of go from there and checking off the list. I do have some art I got to finish, like a sticker for the anime Mashle, which I was supposed to get done before my last con, and it did not happen. But my husband gave me this notebook. It's an inside joke between me and a couple of my friends from that I go to cons with. Badass. And it has all these little things. Badass list and all these little sticky notes and stuff. I'm gonna do my checklist or to-do list on the badass list. So we're gonna start with that, and then we'll see where it goes from there. So one of the first things I gotta do is organize all this stuff that I kind of want to get rid of, which sounds counterproductive, just get rid of it. But I have these watercolor cards that I started a long time ago with. That's where I started my convention stuff with. But I want to get rid of them. And I've been bringing them to cons at like value packs and whatnot, but I need to start making mystery packs because they don't all fit. I can't make value packs anymore because I'm missing some of the characters because I had less quantity of those. So I kind of have to organize that and like clean up the workspace because usually it's kind of messy in here. And those of you who've been watching for a while now, you kind of know that right before a con it gets messy. And even when I organize it, it's still kind of full. So I kind of want to take some stuff away and make it easier to work in here. So we're going to start with my watercolor cards and just clean that stuff up first. Sorry, I stopped what I was doing. My alarm went off that I needed to pick up dog food for my puppy. My puppy. He's not even a puppy anymore. He's a small like one. But he's on prescription food, so I really couldn't wait to get it. So it's for this little guy right here. So after we do this walk, I have to go pick that up. And then we'll get back to what I was doing. So we got back from a little errand of getting some dog food and whatnot. I did stop by one of my favorite places right by where I get my dog his food. I made sure not to spend any money. Like I told you guys before in other vlogs, I try to be really tight with my money. So I don't know why I even bother walking in, because I was tempted by a lot. But I'm back home. I get more stuff done. I did put everything in I put down a little checklist for my in my badass stationery book thing. So I still got things to check off. I did do one of the things already, which is I did post my new prints to my online store, so I can cross that out. I didn't record that part because I did it on the go. So sorry about not recording that, but I don't think that'd be interesting to see anyway. So, but if you want to check my online store out, they are on there. So I think I have to finish organizing the workspace. Sorry, my cat was in here running around. What are you doing? Ryoko. Sometimes she comes in the room and like messes with a bunch of things while I'm working. It's fine. So I do want to get some of this stuff done. I want to try to make this vlog as efficient as possible, because otherwise I'm just cutting and pasting or being interrupted, which seems to happen a lot to me. I shouldn't say seems, it actually does happen to me a lot. That's why I always questioned if I wanted to do a studio vlog, because I didn't know if it'd be entertaining or enjoying for it, or if anyone would get any enjoyment out of it. Considering I get stopped constantly by whether it's animals, families sometimes need to call for things, or just general life stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up organizing the room and I'm gonna show it to you guys. Some things are gonna have to stay in the room, unfortunately, so it may not look as organized to other people. Like these canvases I have back here, I have nowhere else to store them at the moment, so they're gonna be there. So it's only gonna be as organized as I can make it. So just understand that. Whenever I'm cutting my paper for like my 8x10 prints, I always keep the pieces that I cut, which some people say I shouldn't do. I'm being a hoarder, but I end up using it all the time. Like I use it to test colors of like certain paints, or I use it to hold things together, bookmarks, whatever. So sometimes keeping the excess supplies is beneficial. So considering one thing that my husband does not love that I do is hoard this paper, I thought I'd organize it better and put it in a little box that I can keep somewhere else. Because this box was being used for nothing really. It had like a few things in it, so it was like, what a waste of space. So I thought I'd put all the scraps and extras that I'm going to use for something. I have ideas for them. I just have to execute them. So I'm going to store it in here and keep it nice and organized and out of the way, because I usually have it on a shelf over here, which I will show you in a minute. But now that shelf is getting full of it, and it's taking up space for other things that I could use it for. So I'm going to do that now, which is not what I intended to do originally, but I need this to be organized because sometimes it's hard to work in a clutter, and I'm not a fan of that. So that has to take priority. So this is the spot I'm talking about. all the paper was sitting here, and I gotta go through this. Even though really he should go through this because this is his Cricut stuff, but it's just a mess and it needs to get out of there because this whole thing is turning into a mess. Even though I know where everything is, it may not look like it, but I always know where everything is. But I'm gonna have to clean that too. But that might be for another day because I need to work on the workstation. Hey, this is narrator Ivan. I don't usually record my voice. I don't know why. I mean, unless I'm joining my friends on their podcast, I do an episode or two. But I thought I'd record for this. So, yeah, this shelf needed to be cleaned. This little makeshift shelf. It was out of the cubes that I use at cons. I didn't want to buy new furniture, so my husband suggested we do this. And it was actually really smart. It got messy quick, though. So I needed to clean all this crap out. There's a lot of stuff I actually threw away. Didn't realize it. Oh, that's actually a pin my friend gave me. I'm not someone that really can work in a mess. I do it if I have to because this space is a little smaller than I'm used to, and with cons always coming up back to back, I kind of have to get used to it. But I really wanted to make sure I cleaned all this up, so I'm sorry that there's a lot of this in this vlog. Alright, this is how it's coming out so far. I feel like this is better than it was. You know, still got this section that I need my husband to go through because I'm not touching that. But everything else is pretty good. You know, I can't really complain. I know it's probably not enough for others, but I know where everything is. I know how to find it. I'm not stressed about it. So, I mean, this area needs some more work, but can't do much over there because the grids have to stay there. So, yeah, but this is what I got so far. Being neat is important. So sorry, my pup, or I keep saying pup, my dog Stewie came in. Come here, Papa. Come here, kid. You want to say hi? Now he's avoiding the camera. Say hi. He's not going to pay attention. I can cross some of this off. So the workspace is pretty clean. I can show you in a second. Oh, notepad that I have. So actually I have sketches in here too. Oh, this is, what's it called? Pop Team Epic or something like that? If anyone remembers that anime? Or I think it goes this way. I don't know. I made this sketch. And actually I have another one too. I forgot why I made these. I never made any prints or paintings, but I found this. That's what I have in here. I'm ranting or going on a tangent. The space is clean for the most part once I get all these things out of the way. But this is some freebie stuff I want to give away. Some watercolor cards, some holiday stuff. I really kind of want these to go. So I'm going to throw them in pretty much any order I get online. Which, speaking of which, I do have something I would like to tell you guys. So one moment. So a lot of these, I have these prints that I kind of, like I said, I have to get rid of or consolidate. So I have too many. So I have prints like my Konosuba and Cells at Work. These are all from paintings that I've done. I just made prints out of them. And Battle Angel Alita, some Luffy. So a lot of these I can't have anymore. So I'm going to be discounting it on my online store. And it's have like a clearance tab. And once they're gone, they're gone. But if you did make it this far in the video, I'll have this little code here for you if you want to use it and help clean out my stock. I will give away a lot of these freebies as well. You know, I'll figure out how I'll give them. I want to cater it to you all, whoever buys anything. So I will greatly appreciate it. I'm also going to have a little extra sticker or something in there. I'm going to put a lot of freebies in there. What would be really easy, would make it easy for everybody, is that in the description below, I'll put down the names of the series that I have a lot of these extra prints for. So, you know, like Yuzuriha from Dr. Stone and things like that. I will put down the series that I have art for. And if anyone orders from my online store using the code, you can put in like the additional comment section the name of the series that you would like some extra stuff for. And I will totally put a bunch of things in there. I might put too much, but I want to get rid of this. So honestly, you just be helping me out and you all getting free stuff in the process. So I ended up getting lazy one day after setting up for a con, and I was gonna put all these prints together. This is Samus from Metroid, Inkling Boy from Splatoon. I was gonna do like a Nintendo pack, and I completely abandoned the idea and just left them sitting on this little tote for like a couple of months. So yeah, studio vlog. I feel like I'm just showing you me cleaning the room, but I promise I'm gonna draw on this vlog. And cleaning's important. I think being tidy is important. My roommate is shown otherwise, but I'm usually a very organized person, and I need organization to be able to create. Otherwise, I'm gonna get very hyper-focused on the cleaning, and I feel like I'm already hyper-focused on the cleaning, but I wanna be comfortable. So yeah, but I'm showing you some artwork in the process though. So I don't know, I gotta clean this up. These are more stuff I'm gonna give away for free or just find a way to give out because I don't want them anymore. They're taking up space. Again, I promise I am gonna draw on this vlog. Also to point out, the TV's gone. The TV was there before, so yeah, it is finally out of the room. I know some of you asked why I had the TV in the room. I had it on my TV stand where I have this other one, and I was drawing, painting, whatever I was doing, and out of nowhere the TV just sparked and it just stopped working. And it's a plasma, and I don't want to just throw it somewhere, so you gotta take it to a place or whatever. And I've just been so busy with everything and slightly lazy to look up where to take it to, you know, get it thrown away or whatever they do with electronics. I never really looked that up, but I have nowhere to put it. So, are you walking in here again? It's Suey. But yeah, that's the TV thing. Are you recording? Yeah, here I'm actually vacuuming. I'm not just doing it for show. I don't know why I got self-conscious about that. But yes, I'm actually vacuuming the, floor, the corners or whatnot. There's dust, and I don't like dust. All right, the room is coming together. I got rid of those canvases that were there. They were, I don't know, I don't want them there. I said I wouldn't move them, but I did. But these boxes are gonna get out of here soon too. They just can't do it. I just can't do it today. They have to stay here today. And this looks like a mess, but all the con stuff can't stay in my car all the time, and they have nowhere else to go because we don't have like a garage or anything. So I promise it's neat and it's clean, and yeah, that trash will be thrown away. Don't worry about that. And then the shelving system thing we developed with the cubes that I use at cons is much more organized and clean. If you remember how it looked, I don't know, like what, 10 minutes ago, 5 minutes ago in the video time. But yeah, it's much more organized. So workspace and room is pretty much clean. I can cross those off. I do need to finish my sticker. I don't know if I will be doing that immediately. Probably gonna take a break. And also, if there's any of you who do watch Mashle, I would like to know who your favorite character is, because I'm being quite surprised by when people say who their favorite is. I mean, it's just, I always feel like I know who they're gonna pick, and I've been wrong every time. And if you are a Harry Potter fan, you'll like the show. And if you're not a Harry Potter fan, you'll still like the show. It kind of pokes fun at it. But that's the sticker I'm gonna be working on. I know I said that like 5 times, but I'm gonna do it. Cleaning the room took longer than I thought it was gonna take. And I see here my husband put down something on my pad, and I'm not doing it. I don't know if you guys saw it earlier. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not touching feet. So love does have its limits. Narrator Ivan has returned. I know this video, this little clip, I did show in my last vlog for my con in my con in Tallahassee, free con. But I did cut that up really short, and I just considering that this drawing, this sticker I'm creating, I started it in a previous vlog. I kind of want to just show a little bit of it here, just so for those who didn't see that vlog or whatnot. So I apologize for repeating this, but yeah, this is just a little sketch that I started on paper when I started my sticker. I know to some others it would seem a little weird that I went back on paper to draw, but when I was in college years ago, we did everything traditionally. Digital wasn't really something super solidified yet, because that tells you how old I am. But I do love digital. I love my iPad and everything, and I do love drawing in Procreate. But I just kind of wanted to go back to my roots a little bit, and then I will bring it into Procreate and draw from there. I know it seems like an extra step, but something about it just, it's easier for me to draw on paper. It's easier to get the gestures down and just the overall idea of what I want to do. When I'm drawing on the iPad first, I tend to take much longer to figure out what I want to do. I don't know if it's because it's the texture. I don't know what it is fully, but I just know it's a little harder for me. So that's kind of why I decided to go back and do this on paper. So it is a little later now. I had to take a break. I felt gross. I was tired. Been cleaning up this room and organizing all day, minus getting the pet food and stuff. And I need to eat dinner and whatnot. So it's a little late now. If the lighting's not great, I apologize. But I want to continue finishing my Mashle sticker that I didn't get to finish at my last con, or before the last con. So I got my manga ready for reference. I got a couple more. I got a couple other volumes, but I have this one up front for now. I did draw the sketch ready on paper, and I am going to then I took a picture and I'm going to transfer it onto my iPad, and I'll go from there. I know some people will say, why don't you just go fully digital? Well, I like traditional, and I like digital also. Whereas some traditional artists will say, oh, digital is not real art, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to have that conversation. I just feel that's a little elitist, but I like to blend both. So the sketch is done, and now I can go finish it up on the iPad and whatnot. So I'm ready to do that step. So this should be the last time you hear narrator Ivan. I know you heard my voice this whole vlog. Obviously it's my vlog, but you know, my voice probably gets annoying after a while. So I did take a picture of the sketch, and I'm going to draw it on Procreate on my iPad. Honestly, all this really is just kind of fine lining all the line work, just like cleaning it up and everything, because I already have the overall idea of how it's going to look since I did it on paper already. And this is kind of why I like to do it in this way first, draw it on paper, then put it in the iPad, because there's less of figuring it out. It's more like, oh, I have the guideline, now let's smooth this out, let's make this look clean. So yeah, if that makes sense to everyone, I mean, I know some other people who do it the way I'm talking about, so I'm sure others will understand. But just trying to explain the process or the thought process to why I decided to do this and do it this way. Like I said, it seems like an extra step, and some people would say that this is just a waste of time, but state of mind is really important, and I would have just kind of fought with myself if I just immediately started it on the iPad. And probably not even like the sticker as much, depending on how it comes out. Maybe I hated it. We don't know. We didn't get there yet. But yeah, we'll find out. I know I said that if you don't like Harry Potter, then you'll still like Mashle because it makes fun of it. But I mean to say that it's more so like a parody. It's not really that's making fun of it. It's just, I guess it's making fun of it. I guess I gotta remember what the definition of parody is. Point is that it pokes fun at the whole, the whole type of concept that Harry Potter is. And I don't know. I just think out of all the animes that come out in a while, it's one of the ones that's having like the most fun, in my opinion. Especially with the material that they have. Not saying there's not other ones out right now that are just a blast and hilarious and whatnot, but I want something about Mashle that I really love is that it's hilarious and it knows its style. And then the characters are just the way it's animated and the way it's drawn, the animation's striking and super impactful. And then the character designs and then just like the overall look of the series is super bold and colorful. And I just, honestly, it's one of those that I really can't get my eyes off of. So it's not really easy for me to do other things while I'm watching it. Granted, I am watching it in sub, but I'm not saying that the dub isn't good or anything. I just haven't watched it in dub. I started it in sub, and I like to continue from how I started it. If I started it in dub, then I would have just stayed that way. But I started it the day it was released, so I kind of got stuck doing it that way. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know who. I haven't decided who my favorite character. Well, that's not true. I actually know my favorite character. So my favorite character is Dot. I don't know what everyone else's favorite character is, and if you do have one, and if you're watching Mashle, just put it down in the comments below. Say who your favorite is. I would love to chat about it. I haven't heard many people talk about the series that much because I feel like everyone over here anyway at the cons I'm going to, or they talk about the same few series. And I haven't heard much about Mashle. Granted, I haven't heard much people complain about it either though. So, I mean, I don't know if that's really a good thing or a bad thing. But I realize that a lot of times people tend to, I guess, we see a lot about the same series because the same ones are advertised all the time. And maybe they forget about other ones or think, oh, well, I'll get to it later because I'm watching, the same 4 shows that everyone's watching, I guess. Not saying the other ones aren't good or anything. My bad. I did say I was gonna stop doing the voice over, but I needed to point this out. Here I'm using a reference. I want to fight for all the artists who use references because I'm really tired of seeing all the shaming and all the comments and criticizing on artists who use references. It is okay to use a reference. Yeah, it's cool to go from your imagination, and I think everyone should try that from time to time, but having a reference is not a bad thing. I wanted to get the colors right for his outfit and for him in general, so use references, people. It's okay. Realize this vlog has probably gone on for a really long time, and I don't know how else to say I'm sorry besides saying I'm sorry. I don't work in the most traditional way. I am very sporadic. There's always things in the way. I mean, my dog's getting in the way, chores, things like that, and I change tasks midway a lot, and I hope it was somewhat entertaining and you kind of get my process, and I hope you're not annoyed by my process, but then again, I'm the one doing it, so yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. It is the next morning, and I stayed up a little too late last night to finish the sticker, so I apologize that this vlog is still going on multiple days, but that's just kind of how it is. You can never get everything done in one go. It's just, yeah, it's just how it goes. I am excited for the sticker, and I think I want to make a print of it. I don't know if you guys can see it well. Hopefully there's no crazy glare, but this is how it's coming along so far. I could try to show you without the background, because it's going to be a sticker, so it obviously wouldn't have a background, but that's kind of how it's coming out. If it's easy to see, yeah. I mean, I'll show a better shot of it, because now the next stage is to export it, and I go make a sticker out of it using my Cricut. So we can do that next. Also, any of you who do watch Mashle, I really loved the little cream pie thing. I think it's when Lemon has like her dreams about like how she like loves him, and she's a cream pie, but she has like the little yellow one. I think it's the yellow ribbon or whatever. Either way, I was gonna do a regular cream pie, but then I thought, oh, I should use the one they do in the show, so I did this one instead. I think it was a smart choice. If others don't, I drew it, so I'm happy with it. So the colors look a little dark, but after it sits a little bit, the colors get all more muted how they're supposed to be, and it will actually look pretty good, but we will wait until that. Also, the lighting in here is really bad. Hold on 1 second. Okay, now it looks a little better, but yeah, it just needs to dry out a little, and then the colors will shift. It's usually what I've seen happen every time I do these. Oops. Yeah, I know some people will say, why don't I get more than one machine? But I don't usually make as many stickers as I need to. Usually my prints are the things that sell a little more than the stickers. But, you know, in the future, when we have more space, I will maybe consider it. Because right now, space is a little limited in our condo or apartment or whatever. So I may do with one. I think it works out fine. So I'm really not too pressed about it. So of course my Cricut decided to mess up now. Look at this, all jacked up, calibration's off, and I never had problems, and now all of a sudden it wants to. If you love technology, it always does this crap when you're needing it to work well, which is fine, I guess. It's not like I was preparing for a con, but this is not okay. So let's fix this problem now. So after calibrating or recalibrating the Cricut and printing new ones because it damaged a lot, I thought I fixed it and then I tried again and it ruined another batch. But it's all good. This is how the sticker came out, guys. Hopefully you can see it. If I can get it to focus. Come on. Hopefully you guys can see it. I am very happy with it. I'm in love with it. I need to make the rest of the characters. But this is my Patreon sticker for the month for my top tier members. I'm going to have this at cons also, but it's just, gotta buy it to get it. But I'm very excited. I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I appreciate you all for watching, for those who stuck around this long. And remember, if you guys stuck around to that certain part of the vlog, I do have the promo for you, and please put in your comments, like additional comments in the orders, of which of the prints you want that are extras. Like I told you, I'll put down in the description below all the different series that I have extra prints for and I kind of want to get rid of. Mention one of those series. I will put a bunch of freebies in your order. I appreciate you guys watching. This was a little hard for me to do a studio vlog. I hope it was somewhat beneficial for everyone to see the work that I do before a con or just in general. And I hope it was somewhat entertaining. I know I ramble a lot, or maybe I didn't take enough. I don't know. But I appreciate you all for watching. My next video will probably be a convention video. I can't say for certain. I do have a con at the end of this month. It is PopCon Indy in Indiana. So I will have to prepare for that. So maybe I'll do another studio vlog before then. So I have a couple of prints that I really want to do. Oh wait, but before I forget, let's see if we can cross off anything else off the list. Hold on. So I realized I never marked off sleep. Where is it? Sleep. I'm gonna mark it off because I got good sleep yesterday. I actually did. And I said we're not doing the foot rub thing, so I'm crossing that out too. I didn't get to mail out my Patreon orders yet, but I will be doing that. And I didn't get to sketch out a bunch of my new print ideas. Well, I did some of them, but that was before I started recording. But I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of the list of 8. We're not including number 9, like I said. So that's not bad. So I'll get to it. I appreciate you all for watching. And if you have any comments you want to say, or if you like the sticker, hate the sticker, fans of Mashle, not fans of Mashle, let me know. I love chatting. Everyone in the comments have been super sweet so far. I'm all about positive vibes, so I hope everyone else is too. So talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching again. Oh, before I forget, I actually put my nerve rug finally. It's from Evangelion. I've been wanting to put this here since we moved. Since last June? I'm excited. I can put my feet on here while I sit and draw. So, yay to cleaning up.